aid to Singapore before Singapore zoomed past us. In a mere 6 decades, Japan emerged as a democracy and an economic powerhouse, manufacturing and exporting high-quality products to every household in every part of the world. When I was growing up as a child, people did not want to see anything Japan. Japan quality was known as inferior quality. Nobody touched anything Japanese. Today, Japan is equal to high quality. People don't question Toyota anymore, and so on and so forth. Within vision, a lot can happen in the next 50 years, and I pray that Kenya can rise to the occasion. At this moment, it is proper to recognize and say thank you to the nations and the development partners that have stood with us in our journey as a nation over the last 60 years. And here we talk about the US, the UK, the EU, China, Japan, Korea, among others. We thank you. We have our neighbors to thank for this 60 years journey as a nation. Uganda remains our biggest and most reliable trading partner. We thank them for the loyalty. Tanzania remains a second home to Kenyans because of their friendliness and people-to-people ties across the border. We thank them. We thank the entire East African Community bloc of nations for their support and friendship. It is my firm belief that if we made good use of the help and goodwill that the nations like the US, UK, EU, China, and others are extending to us, Kenya can emerge from the poverty and take its place among the economic powers. If we cemented and respected the ties we have with our neighbors, Kenya can cement its place as an economic powerhouse and guarantor of democracy in the region. But something stands between us and the future, which we desire. Corruption is killing our future. Tribalism is stealing our potential. Under the current regime, these two vices are officially sanctioned. The country is divided between people with the shares and those with no shares. Shame on them. The corrupt are getting plum jobs and state protection, while those who try to stop corruption get arrested and arraigned on trumped-up charges. In the case of KCP, indications are that NEC as an institution will be sacrificed to protect the cartels. I therefore wish to call on our development partners to partner with us in calling out the ills of corruption and tribalism and that are crippling our country and making nonsense of the aid we obtain from abroad. The transformation of this country deserves requires a generation of leaders with the courage to confront and defeat corruption and tribalism and direct public resources to public causes without discrimination. We need a generation of leaders who stand firm on the solid rock of values and who can tell when the nation is taking the wrong turn. From where I stand, and at my age, I know the country is taking a wrong turn when a 14-year-old child has to go to court to seek justice over KCPE marks. Kenya is failing her children. I know the country is taking a wrong turn when workers take home only a third of their basic salaries, the rest going to taxes. When somebody told me that take my salary and give me the tax. I'm better off with the tax than the salary. It is wrong when a person earning 50,000 shillings to surrender 20.5% of that money to compulsory taxes. We need a change that will make our fathers proud of the nation they founded. We need to return to the original vision of a selfless leadership that will be a light unto other nations. We need to secure this country and its future by building a mighty democracy that can endure and withstand the worst of the challenges to our nationhood that might emerge in future. And I believe it is possible.